I, the maid of honor, just found out the bride talked shit behind my back the entire wedding day but still had me plan and pay for everything. I was asked to be MOH by a friend of mine who I've had a rocky past with. She doesn't really have anyone close in her life that lasts longer than a few years, and she also changes jobs every few months, because she is high conflict and causes drama constantly. She thrives off of it. In hindsight, I should have said no. Especially knowing this was her and the groom's third engagement, so off and on. But I agreed and took everything so seriously. Bridezilla was an understatement. She changed the members of the bridal party 5 times, so I constantly had to track down new people. Her bridal shower had to be at this one very specific country club that was expensive. She changed the date of the actual wedding and forgot to tell me for months, and it was on a Friday, so I had to request off work. Nothing I bought was good enough and she always requested more. She changed my dress color after I bought it. She also just stopped talking to me unless it was about the wedding, and had no idea what was going on in my personal life. I paid for just about everything because the people she kept inviting in the bridal party were younger than us, early 20s, I'm 27, bride is 33, and have no stable income. I have a good job and am smart with my money, but even for me it was really difficult. I'm talking about $6,000 on this damn wedding as MOH, and I'm trying to plan my own soon too. Well, day of the wedding comes, I make sure she has a bunch of custom gifts, a day off bag, my speech was beautiful, etc. But she was so rude to me the entire day. She has a new BFF she met about 4 months before the wedding and they are attached at the hip, and all she wanted to do was talk to her. But, whatever, I was super busy handling everything so I tried to ignore it. Wedding comes and goes, she leaves to go to the after party with her new BFF, and I stay behind to clean up the entire venue with the help of my boyfriend after, and we go home. Well, I get a call today from her cousin who was also in the wedding party, who I really bonded with over this awful experience. She told me that she didn't want to say anything to me, but she thinks I deserve to know because I'm already buying Christmas gifts for bride and her kids. Her cousin tells me that every time I left the bridal suite the day of the wedding, the bride would announce to everyone in the room that she couldn't stand me, I wish she weren't even here, I'm so fucking annoying. She also has a separate group chat with her sisters and cousins and continues to talk shit on me there. Mind you, she just sent me a Christmas list for her kids last week. Everything is already bought and wrapped. I feel so hurt, and so used. And honestly really stupid. I just blocked her on everything. I don't want to even message her because I know she'll somehow twist it around and make it my fault. TLDR, bride talked shit on me the entire wedding and continues to do so, but hasn't said anything to my face, and still expects me to buy Christmas gifts for her kids. ETA, I'm seeing a lot of comments saying this is on me for missing and ignoring red flags, and I 100% agree. I should have gone more into the backstory, but it's super complicated and long, so I left it out. I used to be the stepmother of her oldest son. So, her ex is also my ex, and he's a huge POS, but that's a story for another day. And I'm extremely bonded to the kiddo, I was in his life from 9 months old. And she's allowed me to still be involved in his life for the past 4+ years even after I left the relationship, he's 7 now. So a huge part of me feels this immense, incredible debt to her. And I will always appreciate her keeping me in her son's life, she didn't have to do that. But as my friend, kids aside, she is incredibly selfish and toxic, and I should have made better boundaries and kept my guard up. But while that's easier said than done when kids are involved. ETA 2, I also meant that I spent $6,000 on the bridal shower, bachelorette, gifts etc. I did not pay for the actual wedding venue itself. But $6,000 of my own money still for wedding-related things. ETA 3, I appreciate everyone's advice. I was more or less venting on this post. I know I'm not blameless in this and definitely let it drag on too long, because I'm scared that once I upset Bridezilla, I lose access to being a part of her children's lives. However, I agree that it's not healthy for me to continue to be in contact with her, and her children are better off not seeing me being used as a doormat by their mother. I blocked her number and do not plan on interacting with her ever again. Time to just move on and focus on my own healing for once. What do you guys think? Let's discuss in the comments. Follow and like for more stories.